How to touch her breast to make her go wild. Did you know that women's breasts have over 10,000 nerve endings, making them one of the most sensitive areas of their bodies? But here's a catch. Gentlemen touching them the wrong way can ruin the mood instantly. If you want to know how to touch her in a way that turns her on while respecting her comfort. And keep watching. Touching a woman's breast isn't just physical, it's an intimate and emotional act that requires trust. Consent, of course, and the right technique. Women respond differently to touch depending on their mood, comfort level, and connection with their partner. That's why, in today's video, we're diving into 16 tips that will help you touch her breast in a ways that build intimacy, make her feel good, and deepen your connection. But before who am I start? My name is Iolona Ponte. I'm a dating, relationship, and life coach for men. I help men not only master their attraction skills, dating skills, better their relationships, but overall intimacy in every area of their life. So I have been doing this for over 8 years. I have substantial results, numerous of testimonials that you can see below. So if this is your first time visiting, I welcome you. Like this video and subscribe to this channel because you will not be disappointed, all right? So let's get started. Common mistakes many men make is thinking that touching a woman's breast is purely physical. Rushing or being too aggressive can turn a potential sensual moment into an uncomfortable one. Women often complain about partners who either are too rough, too repetitive, or fail to pay attention to their nonverbal cues. The solution: focus on building anticipation. Start slow and stay present in the moment. Let's break down these 16 tips that will transform how you touch her. Start outside the zone. Begin by touching. Start outside the zone, around the area of the breast first, like her collarbone, her shoulders, or the sides of her chest, and builds anticipation and sets the mood. The side of the chest here actually has a lot of nerve endings. So a good example: lightly trace your fingers along her collarbone while maintaining contact to create a sense of connection. Eye contact, okay? Number 2 is ask for consent and pay attention to cues. Obviously, we should know this. I have to put that in there. Obviously, always she's comfortable with what you're doing. Ask her if she likes it and watch her body language for signs of enjoyment or discomfort. Examples: you can use phrases like, "Do you like this?" or "Let me know if something feels good," or "If I should try something else." Number 3 is start slow and gentle. Gentle. The key to touching her breasts is to start softly. Use your fingertips or the back of your hand to caress skin, lightly, gradually increase pressure as she becomes more comfortable. An example is gently trace circles around her breast before touching them directly. Number 4 is use variety in your use. Variety. Touches mix up your techniques to keep things interesting. Alternate between soft caresses, light squeezes, and gentle strokes. Avoid repetitive motions unless she says that she really likes it, and not to stop. Example: try lightly brushing your fingers across her skin, followed by more deliberate touches to create a constant contrast in sensations. Number 5 is focus on nipple with care. Focus on nipple. Nibbles are highly sensitive but require a delicate approach. Start pro-cycling around them without direct contact, then gradually incorporate light touches. Example: you can cup her breast in your hand and use your thumb to gently stroke around the nipple before lightly brushing over. The next one is incorporate your mouth. Incorporate your mouth. It's if she's comfortable, if she's open to it. Use your mouth to kiss, lick, or softly nibble on her breast. Make sure to communicate and pay attention to her reaction. So an example: start with soft kissing around the breast and gradually work your way to the nipples using your tongue to trace small circles. The next one is tease with temperature. Tease with temperature. This is fun. Adding temperature play can heighten sensitivity. Use your breath to create a warm sensation, or try gently brushing an ice cube wrapped in a cloth. Example: breathe warm air over her skin after lightly touching her. Something cool, create a contrasting sensation. The next, use your whole hand. One is use your whole hand. While fingers are great for delicate touches, don't underestimate the power of using your hand to warm coverage to warmth. And coverage can feel incredibly intimate too. So gently cup her breasts and use your hand motion to shape and provide a firm, soothing touch. The next one is time your movements. With her breathing sync. Time your movements. With her breathing. Your movements with her breathing. Patterns this can create a deeper sense of connection and help her relax into the moment. So as she exhales, move your hand in slowly into the motion as she inhales and pause and hold your touch. The next one is incorporate gentle vibrations. If incorporate gentle vibrations, you're both open to it. A small handheld massager can add a new layer of sensation, or through your tongue, use it lightly around her breast to stimulate the surrounding area. Start by an example. Start by holding the massager near her collarbone and gradually move it closer to her breast, letting her guide you. The next one is most important is eye contact verbal cues. Eye contact and verbal research never underestimate the power of a connection. Looking into her eyes and giving her the gentle verbal cues can enhance that experience while touching her. Maintain eye contact and say you're so beautiful, or I love how your body responds to me. The next one is take your time. The take your time. Biggest mistake you can make is rushing. Treat each moment as if there's nowhere else you'd rather be. Focus on building tension and allowing her to enjoy the experience. Fully spend time exploring her reactions to different types of touches and adapt your approaches based on what she seems to enjoy the most. Next one is massage her entire chest area. Massage her chest. Don't focus only on the breast. Massaging the chest muscles and the area around the breast can relax her and heighten sensitivity. For an example, use your palms to make gentle circular motions along the upper chest and sides of her body. The next one is whisper and whisper. Compliments build an emotional connection by whispering compliments or sensual words, or as you touch her, this creates a balance between physical and emotional intimacy. Example: I love how soft your skin feels, or you're driving me crazy right now. The next one is experiment. Experiment your patterns, tracing different shapes or patterns on her skin with different. Your fingertips. This playful approach can add an element of surprise. Draw a heart or spell out her name like L with your fingers to make her laugh and relax. Next one is pause. Pause. For excitement, for anticipation. Sometimes doing less can create more excitement. Stop touching briefly to build anticipation, then resume slowly. Example: pause for a few seconds while maintaining eye contact and smile, letting the moment linger before continuing. The most important thing to remember when touching her breast is that less is often more. This isn't about rushing to a destination, and also say during the journey a moment can come from simply pausing and holding her close. Let the tension build as you lightly touch her skin, maintain eye contact, and share a flirtatious smile. One story a client shared with me involving a moment where he paused and simply kissed his partner's collar bow. While looking into her eyes, she later told him it was one of the most central moments that they've ever shared together. It's not just the touch, it's the energy, the intention, and the connection that you bring to it, gentlemen. So that's what's really important. And so if you want more details and you want more insight about getting deeper about how to pleasure a woman, I created a program myself specifically where I go into details about everything and how to do it. The ins and outs. Basically, it's called My How to Please a Woman program. I'm going to link it below here in the box. And if you want to continue watching, I would encourage you to watch the next video about the female orgasm. It's going to be right over here in the Watch Next playlist. And as always, I'll see you in the next video, and remember, you are always loved. Bye for now.